everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I am back from my little hospital hiatus, feeling a little bit better, still not as good as I'd like to, but more about that later in the vlog. I'm about to cut a really cool clutch of eggs that I was really excited about, but before I do that, for you egg cutting lovers, you're just gonna have to hang on with me for 1 minute. Yeah, that's right, I just teased you a little bit. I'm gonna go grab a few colubrid clutches, get back over here, cut this clutch. It should be an exciting day. Bear with me as I'm getting my energy level, so let's go grab some colubrid eggs. And as per mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and pull this Mexican black king clutch. Ooh, doggy. Look at that snake. I mean, number one, definitely looks like it's put a lot of energy into production this year. The good news is this is its second clutch. It's done for the year. So now it's just a matter of beefing my girl up right now, getting her ready for brumation. I'll take the shed out, get some water in with her, and again, probably give her a meal later today or tomorrow, and then start to just slowly get her kind of beefed back up. Regardless, let's see what kind of clutch she has. Oh, yeah, for a second clutch, that is gorgeous. I tell you what, second clutches are often smaller and the fertility is usually about 50% on second clutches. That's just the way it goes. But this girl's 100% fertile. 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs. I remember this girl laid 11 eggs the first clutch, so she literally gave me 19 eggs this year. That is enormous for a Mexican Black King. So I have a feeling that might be the best clutch of the day, but we do have a few other corn snakes to pull. Hopefully we'll get some good eggs there, but what a way to start the day. Next up, we actually have a snow that's het for scaleless that's bred to this male here, which is a scaleless snow. This again is a second clutch. The first clutch was a really beautiful clutch. I see some good eggs in here. Mama's already out of the nest box. She actually looks really good. So she doesn't look like she needs a ton of conditioning to get her ready for brumation, but let's see what she laid. Ooh, not exactly the greatest, biggest, beautiful clutch here, but it looks like we've got 4 good eggs and 3 little sluggers right here. But hey, 4 good eggs isn't bad. Again, like I mentioned, when it comes to second clutches, that's pretty typical. About 50% is pretty common, and to be honest with you, usually pretty small amounts of eggs. That's just kind of how it goes. Now, when they get into egg production, it takes a lot of energy out of them. So in a way, to have a kind of 50% infertile clutch, there's less energy that goes into egg production. I know that sounds weird, but it's really true. So they're not as beat up, which means they get ready for brumation a little bit quicker. So anyways, 4 eggs in the incubator box here, a couple more clutches to go. Next up is actually an Okatee that is a possible het scaleless that is bred to an Okatee scaleless. Oh, there's some good eggs in here, but where's the mama at? She might be underneath here. Oh, here it is. Look at how beautiful that snake is. That's that Okatee corn snake. And again, that Okatee is just that locality that has that beautiful black banding. This happens to be the scaleless that it's bred to in the water right there. He is a gorgeous, gorgeous animal. And he fathered a handful of clutches. Really, really beautiful fertility. This one is weird because it's a small clutch. Looks like there's only, again, 4 eggs in here, but there's no slugs. So that's kind of interesting. So 4 good eggs, no slugs. I'll take that every day. And the last colubrid clutch is actually this Anery het scaleless that was a beautiful mama, and again, doesn't look like there's hardly any eggs in here. What the heck? I mean, you know, second clutches are often small, but the fact that this one looks like it only has 2 eggs in it is a little weird. I'm going to check her just to make sure. She's definitely got all her eggs out of her, so that's all right, I guess. It's just kind of weird. I'll see if maybe some more eggs are buried in this bedding over here, but she was actually bred to this male right here, which is really beautiful. Forrest, my buddy that I bought these from, called the Orange Flow, which I'm not exactly sure what that means, but just an interesting line of scaleless corn snakes. So regardless, let's see if there's any more eggs. Again, these 2 eggs look really good. Nope, that looks like it's it. So there you go. 2 eggs. Again, not a banger of a day when it comes to sizes of clutches, but hey, that's the way it goes with second clutches. I couldn't be more happier. We still have probably another 40 clutches to pull this year for colubrids for second clutches. A ton more ball pythons. And speaking of ball pythons, why don't we go back over to the Reptarium and cut that ball python clutch? Okay guys, so we are back over here to this clutch, and what we have here is actually a black pastel lesser female that I've loved. This is the first time she's ever laid, and she was bred to a banana pin enchi. So it could be some really cool combination stuff. That banana and the black pastel mix really cool together, and then the enchi and lesser, and I mean, everything's going to be amazing. So what do you just say we jump into it? Only 4 eggs, so let's just get going with the first one right now. What do we have here? Come on, little monkey. Come on, let's see if we got something awesome. Ooh, it's pretty. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's definitely a banana. Looks to be a banana enchi. And I think that might be it. I'm not sure if there's anything else in here, to be totally honest with you, but nevertheless, when it crawls out, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And egg number 2, Let's see what we have. I hope we get some more combinations. I mean, not that I'm disappointed with an Enchi banana, but there's certainly a lot of other great potential. Oh, this is interesting. What exactly is this? Huh. I'm not sure exactly what this is right here. Doesn't really make sense. This one almost looks like there's a calico in it, which there was no calico in this. So a black pastel lesser. Doesn't look like there's any lesser. Doesn't look like there's any black pastel, but maybe black pastel. I don't know. This is a mystery. And you have to remember, sometimes Kelsey will throw a male in as a backup just to make sure that we get a fertile clutch. So that might be fathered by a different one. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go ahead and just jump right back into the third egg, and hopefully we'll get a little bit better idea of what's going on here. Okay, third egg, and hopefully we'll get something crazy cool. Ooh. Oh yeah, well, here you go. So this is definitely a black pastel lesser banana ball python. So that's interesting because now we know that the banana pin Enchi was the father, and we know the black pastel lesser is certainly the mother. I don't know what that second egg was. That makes it even more confusing to me. This last egg, hopefully we'll get some better ideas, but so far that's pretty cool. We hit 4 out of the 5 genes in that last clutch. Last egg, and here we go. Here we go. Come on, it looks nice and light through the shell. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, yeah. Woo, doggy. We hit everything here. This is actually a black pastel, lesser Enchi pinstripe banana ball python. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. I am super excited about that. Oh, I cannot wait till this crawls on the egg. That is gonna be absolutely stunning. Whew. All right, well, there it is. Just one clutch, 4 eggs. So that's the rest of the ball python egg cutting for this vlog. I want to update you guys a little bit on that clutch that I cut the other day. Let me know if you want me to do that. You know, we'll cut the clutch, and then when they hatch out, we'll actually show you the babies. That way you saw them in the egg and then you saw them after. If that's something you want me to do, I can keep doing it. Regardless, this was a Woma lesser pinstripe male bred to a pastel female, and it looks like we definitely hit some really beautiful animals. This one right here is a Woma lesser pinstripe, and this also is a Woma lesser pinstripe, and it's interesting how polymorphic they can be. I mean, this one is like really clean and not really a lot of dark. This has really dark, bold lines, but it's the exact same genetics, Woma lesser pinstripe. And remember, this was that clutch that we didn't hit really any pastels except for one, being the female is a pastel. That's a little bit unusual, and the only pastel we hit was just a normal pastel. And here's that little baby here. So it's weird that it would be a single gene. And then this would actually be a Woma lesser ball python. So it's just the 2 genes without the pinstripe. I love the way that Woma and lesser mix together. It's really interesting. And again, there's something that's called a hidden gene Woma that actually makes something different that's called a soul sucker. That's not this. This is the other Woma ball python, and this is the results of that pairing. And then this is the other part, which is of course the lesser and the pinstripe, and this is what they would call a kingpin ball python. So that's really cool. And then when you add the Woma to it, you end up getting the Woma lesser pinstripe. And then we hit this, which is a pastel and a pinstripe. So I lied earlier when I said the only pastel we got was the normal pastel, because I forgot we did get a lemon blast, which is the pastel pinstripe. So we ended up getting 2 pastels, so one combination. Weirdly enough, we didn't get all the genes combined together, but that's really a rarity to hit everything all at once like we did earlier today when we hit all the genes in one egg. That's an unusual thing. So regardless, these babies just came out, so we'll go ahead and get these set up. They'll shed out. They'll eat in about a week or something like that, and then we'll see how things go. Maybe I'll update you post-shed. I wanted to give you guys a little update on the Mossy frogs. We're probably within 2 or 3 days of them hopefully hatching. I've never hatched eggs before, so I'm not 100% sure. You can see it kind of looks like whatever's inside the egg looks a little bit different, kind of looking like it's growing or something like that. We didn't have all of the eggs make it all the way through, but there looks like there's still, I don't know, a good 10 or 12 eggs in there regardless. Hopefully we'll have some tadpoles sometime within the next few days. We could pull them out and start growing up. I mean, because to hatch some Mossy frogs would be, I mean, it'd be absolutely incredible. I am so excited about it. Even with all the production of snakes and lizards, all that stuff, when you hatch something new, it's like kind of a completely new experience. So I'm super excited about it. I'll keep you guys updated. Hey guys, what's going on? I figured I'd take a little bit of a break because some of you may have seen on my story where I had said that I was in the hospital and I was kind of sick. And you may have realized that we didn't skip any vlogs, and you're like, well, Brian, how could you be in the hospital? We've been vlogging every day. Well, the fact is that we usually film a day or 2 out depending on where we're at with our schedule. And so we did have an extra day. So yes, I did spend a day and a half in the hospital. I was really sick. You know, I'm not really 100% sure. I thought that maybe it was a parasite because it was really similar symptoms to the last time. Just can't keep anything in my body, even water comes out, and just real weak and feverish and just terrible, right? Kind of like a really intense flu, headache, the whole shot. But you know, it didn't get better after a few days. So after a few days of not eating, I had gotten to the point where I was so sick, I decided it was time to go to the hospital. And I did spend some time in the hospital, but thankfully I'm on the mend. I'm back today. I'll be totally honest with you, I don't feel great. I feel real weak again after going almost 5 days without food. You can imagine you're not feeling really good, but I was really missing the animals. I wanted to come in, obviously spend some time with you guys, spend some time with my animals. With that being said, I am going to probably turn it over to Lori and get out of here and rest up. But I wanted anyone that followed me to realize that I'm okay. I'm getting better. I'm on the mend. A couple days ago, I was a little concerned about what was going to happen. No results yet. I didn't have a parasite, so that's good. But I think there's a good chance it was salmonella. You got to remember, I traveled to the Dells, Wisconsin, and I was dealing with turtles and some other things. And listen, after 30 years of working with animals, I've never gotten salmonella before. I've never gotten anything like that before. So I don't want people to think that, oh, look at how dangerous it is, because again, I've never had that. But I think that there's a good chance that's what it was, because it definitely wasn't like a bug or anything like that. It was something that I definitely ingested, I think. And regardless, I'm on some heavy duty antibiotics now, feeling a lot better, definitely on the uptick. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be okay, for those of you guys that knew that I was sick and that were concerned about it. And also, you know, it's great to be back to work, even if it is just for a half day. So turn it over to Lori. I'll say goodbye to you when I'm at home later on in the vlog.
All right, so I've got Big Bertha here, one of our leechies. We actually have 6 of these guys now, which is really cool. And we're starting to think about how we're gonna build our gecko room in the basement, which I'm super excited about. I've been working with the leopard gecko so long, it's really cool to be able to get a chance to work with new species like the gargoyles and the leechies, and even the leaf tails, which I love. But yeah, it's really cool to have more of a variety to work with. Keeps my brain moving. It's more of a challenge for sure to breed these guys than leopard geckos.
Well, with Bonnie being sick, I sent him home and I'm gonna take care of the birthday party today. But I made sure I got Bruce and Jessica here, so they're here to help me. So we're gonna go ahead and rock this party out. Well, we're just wrapping up the party. Chaos as always. My lovely Matilda decided to pee outside of her pen, so that's always fun. We've only got a few minutes to get everything cleaned up and ready to be open, so we're working on it.
It's been really nice to just kind of rest up this afternoon. You know, I've got some food in me after 5 days of not eating, just sitting out by the pond and enjoying the beautiful sun. So definitely on the mend. I think tomorrow I'm going to be feeling a lot better. It'll probably take me a couple days to get all of my energy back, but I appreciate you guys putting up with the fact that I had to cut out early and get some rest. I hope that you have an amazing day. Thank you for all your support. I love your beautiful faces. Be kind to someone, and I promise I will see you tomorrow.